everyone, hope you are doing well and keeping safe. Security Chronicle welcome you to the third week of August. Let's start with the top bulletins of the week. Microsoft say farewell to Internet Explorer 11 and Edge legacy. Hackers exploit Canva design platform for phishing attacks. Spotify hit with outage after forgetting to renew a certificate. Google addressed spoofing vulnerability affecting Gmail and G Suite. World's largest cruise line operator Chronicle Corporation hit by a ransomware attack. The Treasury Board of Canada Secretariat user accounts got hacked. Certain issued an advisory on high-risk vulnerability in TeamViewer. On the starting of the week, Microsoft has announced plans to sunset the legacy version of Edge and Internet Explorer 11. Microsoft is providing users with plenty of notice before support is dropped for both products. If you use Microsoft Teams, Microsoft said the communication platform will no longer support Internet Explorer 11 beginning November 30th, 2020. Other Microsoft 365 apps and services will then cease support for IE 11 beginning August 17, 2021. Meanwhile, Microsoft Edge Legacy will reach its end of life on March 9, 2021 and will receive no security updates after that. All users on the latest stable Windows 10 releases should have already received the new Chromium-based Edge browsers. Microsoft said isn't fully pulling the plug on the browser just yet because many businesses still rely on legacy IE11 apps. IE11 will continue to function, but Microsoft encourages users to migrate to the new Microsoft Edge, which features an Internet Explorer mode to maintain compatibility. As per Microsoft, the customers using IE11 to access Microsoft 365 apps and services or using Microsoft Edge Legacy as their preferred browser. They recommend the new Microsoft Edge and offer a range of support options to help transition. Graphic design platform Canva appear to offer hackers to design and host malicious files that can be employed in phishing attacks against unsuspecting users. Canva is one of Australia's successful tech company, allow users to create social media graphics, presentations, posters and other visual content. It is available on web and mobile and integrates millions of images, fonts, templates and illustrations. Security researcher Eric House at No-B4 has identified this campaign. A Canva-based phishing attack usually takes the form of three-steps process commonly employed with other online services that are frequently exploited. Let's look at the first very recent example. This particular phishing attack opens with an email clearly designed to spoof a file sharing notification from Microsoft SharePoint. The link for the blue open button takes users to a rather unusual looking document or file hosted on Canva. It will redirect users to a poorly spoofed SharePoint login page hosted on Weebly. Another examples of phishing emails are DocuSign spoof and fake voicemail notifications, etc. Both the phishing emails redirect to a fake Microsoft login page and fake Canva page. When phishing emails noticeably increased, the company's customers reported more than 4,200 malicious emails generated through Canva since mid-February. Canva has also suffered a data breach that was discovered and reported in May 2019 with 139 million users, including 61 million hashed and salted passwords exposed. Security Chronicle suggests our viewers, if any one of you are the active users of Canva, then first change your password and do not fall prey to any such phishing emails. On 19th August 2020 at approximately 8 am Eastern Standard Time, Spotify users began to report on Twitter that they were unable to connect to the service and it would just display an error stating it couldn't load the page. After 15 minutes of users' tweet, a Cloudflare network engineer, Louis Poincinon, tweeted that a TLS certificate for the Spotify hostname .wg.spotify.com had not been renewed and expired. The expired certificate would cause Spotify services that communicate with these hosts to have issues which likely led to the outage. An hour later, Point Sign On stated that the certificate was renewed again, and at the same time, Spotify's official support account tweeted that the service had been restored. On 19th August 2020, Google addressed an email spoofing vulnerability affecting its Gmail and G Suite products a few hours after it was publicly disclosed. But the IT giant was aware of the flaw since April 2020. On the same day, the researcher Ellison Hussain published technical details of the email spoofing vulnerability in a blog post, which also includes a proof of concept code. The vulnerability is caused by missing verifications when configuring mail routes. The issue could have been exploited by an attacker to send an email that appears as sent by another Gmail or G Suite user. The message is able to bypass protection mechanisms such as sender policy framework and domain-based message authentication, reporting and conformance. According to Hussain, unlike the classic mail spoofing in which from header is given an arbitrary value, this technique could not be blocked by mail servers using SPF and DMARC. The researchers used her personal G Suite domain to send an email apparently coming from an google.com address to a G Suite email account associated with a domain she did not control. The attack exploits a bug related to G Suite's mail routing rules, which an attack could have subverted to relay and grant authenticity to fraudulent messages. Hussain reported the flaw to Google on April 3, 2020. The company acknowledged the issue on April 16 and marked the issue as duplicate on April 21, 2020. On 1st August, Hussain notified Google her intent to publicly disclose the flaw and set disclosure deadline for August 17th, 16 days later. On August 14, Google told her that it would be releasing a patch on September 17, but Hussain publicly disclosed the flaw on August 19. The good news is Google fixed the issue 7 hours after its details were made public. Cruise line operator Carnival Corporation has disclosed that one of their brands was hit with a ransomware attack. Carnival Corporation and PLC is a British-American cruise operator, currently the world's largest travel leisure company with a combined fleet of over 100 vessels across 10 cruise line brands. The cruise line operators revealed that the incident took place on August 15, 2020 in a Form 8-K filing with the US Securities Exchange Commission. According to the filing, the unauthorized access includes the download of certain data files. The Carnival IT staff also confirms that the ransomware operators may have stolen personal data of guests and employees. The filing did not provide any details about the attack or family of ransomware. But according to a cybersecurity intelligence firm, Backpackets, Carnival utilizes vulnerable citrate, device that can be exploited by an attacker to access the corporate network. Bad Packets also speculate that another entry point in the Carnival network could be CVE 2020-201 issue in the Pan OS operating system. According to a recent press release issued by Treasury Board of Canada Secretariat, thousands of users' accounts for online government services were hacked. The hackers targeted the GC Key service with credential stuffing attacks. The service is used by some 30 federal departments. GC Key allows citizens to access services like Employment and Social Development Canada's My Service Canada account or their Immigration, Refugees and Citizens Canada account. Of the roughly 12 million active GC Key accounts in Canada, the passwords and usernames of 9,041 users were acquired fraudulently and used to try and access government services. The authority also revealed that approximately 5,500 CRA accounts were targeted as a part of the GC Key attack aimed at the Canada's Revenue Agency. Authority added they have disabled access to all affected accounts to maintain the safety and security of taxpayers' information, and the agency is contacting all affected individuals to restore access to their CRA My account. Affected GC Key accounts were cancelled as soon as the threat was discovered, and departments are contacting users whose credentials were revoked to provide instructions on how to receive a new GC Key. More information is available on canada.ca website. Security Chronicle suggests our viewers, if they want to help reduce the risk being hacked, always use a unique password for all online accounts. Do not reuse the same password for different systems and applications. CERT-In has issued an advisory on TeamViewer's high-risk vulnerability that could allow a remote attacker to launch TeamViewer with arbitrary parameters on the targeted system. TeamViewer is a program used for remote control, desktop sharing, online meetings, web conferencing, and file transfer between systems. This vulnerability exists in TeamViewer due to improper code of its custom URI handlers. A remote attacker could exploit this vulnerability by sending an NTLM authentication request to the attacker system, allowing for offline rainbow table attacks and brute force cracking attempts. There are few recommendations provided by CERT, and Security Chronicle supports too. Apply appropriate patches from TeamViewer to the vulnerable systems affected TeamViewer's version prior to 15.83.3. Remind users not to visit untrusted websites or follow links provided by unknown or untrusted sources. Inform and educate users regarding threats posed by hypertext link, contain an email or attachments, especially from untrusted sources. That's all for this week. Hope the bulletin will really help you in understanding the things happening in security arena, and you can make yourself safe and secure with these cyber incidents. Keep watching our videos and do not forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Signing off, Rosie Rahman.